On October 31, 2025, the major Ohio government action was Governor Mike DeWine's executive order to provide up to $25 in emergency food assistance amid the suspension of federal SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, benefits caused by the federal government shutdown. This funding includes $7 allocated to various Ohio food banks and up to $18 in emergency relief benefits aimed at over 63,000 Ohioans, including more than 57,000 children who live at or below 50% of the federal poverty level. The effort targets families facing hardship due to the loss of SNAP benefits, which typically serve around 1.4 million Ohioans monthly, with an average benefit of about $190 per person. Governor DeWine emphasized that this funding is insufficient to fully replace the SNAP benefits, but is a necessary stopgap until federal actions are resolved. Senate President Rob McCauley and House Speaker Matt Huffman publicly supported the executive order, with Republicans exploring additional ways to aid food banks, schools, and faith-based organizations distributing Food 134. In parallel, political disagreement marked the response in the Ohio legislature. House Democrats criticized Republicans for waiting until the last minute to address the SNAP crisis, and argued that the $25 relief is minor compared to the approximately $200 monthly loss Ohioans face due to the federal shutdown. Democrats pushed an amendment for full relief funding, which Republicans opposed, stating that SNAP funding is a federal issue, not a state responsibility. A letter signed by all 34 members of the House Democratic Caucus urged the governor to use available state funds to ensure food security for seniors, families, and children, framing the issue as a matter of political will rather than resource. Regarding enforcement and operational impacts, the Ohio Department of Administrative Services notified roughly 9,000 state employees within 6 agencies of potential furloughs if the federal government shutdown continued unresolved. This action reflects broader enforcement and operational challenges in state government due to the federal funding lapse affecting payroll and agency Operations 6. No specific public events related to these government actions were reported on October 31, 2025, aside from media coverage and official statements regarding the executive order and legislative debates. Summary of key details on October 31, 2025, Ohio government actions. Executive order by Governor Mike DeWine to allocate $25 for emergency food assistance amid SNAP benefit suspension. $7 directed to food banks. $18 for emergency relief to over 63,000 low-income Ohioans, including 57,000 children. Backing from Ohio Senate President Rob McCauley and House Speaker Matt Huffman. House Democratic Caucus criticized Republicans for inadequate relief efforts and sought full SNAP funding relief through amendment and a letter to the governor. Potential furlough notices sent to approximately 9,000 state employees in 6 agencies by Ohio Department of Administrative Services amid the shutdown. Federal shutdown leading to an estimated $200 monthly SNAP funding loss impacting 1.4 million Ohioans. These actions highlight Ohio's response to mitigate the impact on vulnerable populations during the federal shutdown, while revealing political divisions and operational challenges at the state level 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.